Hello and welcome to the Modern Eater Show. I'm Jay Parker. Bang. Today on the program, I'm going to show you last year's summer dinner series with Chef Justin Brunson from River Bear American Meats. Pizza Republica Downtown, Elevation Food Service Reps put out that incredible outdoor kitchen. You're going to love watching this video, and it'll remind you some of the magic that we create during the summer dinner series. Chef Justin Brunson, he's even coming with us on the first leg of the TME road trip, I believe. It's the first one. He's coming. We're going to have some fun. So that's what's on the show today. You're going to see folks like Centennial Cuts that gave us the beef, Petraco Farms, Colorado Mills, Sunflower Oil, Distillery 291. The list goes on and on of the incredible Colorado businesses you're going to see in this video today. Now, all that being said, we're hard at work putting together this year's TME Road Trip 2021 and Summer Dinner Series. So if you want all the updates, you go to themoderneater.com. Say it with me, themoderneater.com, themoderneater.com. Just made that up for you. All right, let's watch the show. Chef Justin Brunson, Pizza Republica, Summer Dinner Series 2020.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pizza Republica and the Summer Dinner Series with the Modern Eater. We're going to get things started off tonight. Welcome my big bad big brother, Butcher Justin Brunson.
Yeah, George.
From Pizza Republica and Jay Parker and my co-host Brian Freeman, I'm Greg Hollenbach. We need to go right to the man, Justin Brunson. What's up, Justin?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Yeah. Oh, Patty's here, everybody. Hi, Julie.
Who's the vegetarians?
Yeah.
Any vegetarians here? We
down.
need to know up front.
Yeah. I'm not gonna offend anybody right
Michael
now.
Myers.
All
You
right.
can drink your dinner, Michael Myers.
I just want to thank you guys all for coming out tonight. It's kind of cool, man. I'm kind of coming out of retirement a little bit tonight.
You are.
Yeah.
I jumped out of the restaurant business a few months ago and kind of got into the meat business. So it's my first time cooking since then. So a little emotional, but like this is pretty cool, man.
I mean, are you
So
kidding me,
cool.
you guys? Brunson's back.
Justin Brunson.
So I haven't cooked for a group of people larger than 8 in 5 months. So I haven't not done that since I was like 14 years old. And I'm 41, so I'm super stoked to be here. We have some great sponsors tonight. Petraco Farms over here. Thank you guys so much for all the awesome vegetables. Centennial Cuts gave us some awesome meat to work with.
Hey, can we say hello? This
What?
is what's special about Summer Dinner Series. That's not Memorex, that's live.
Awesome, hello.
Fowler County, Colorado. Luke Larson's on with us from Centennial Cuts.
What's up,
How
Luke?
cool is that? Say hello to Luke.
Doing? How's everybody doing?
We're good, man. That meat looks super dope. Thank you.
Good. I wish I was there to try it. So looks like you guys are going to have an amazing night there.
We're going to. Our boys are back here working hard at it. It's going to be a great dish tonight. So thank you so much for your sponsorship for this great dinner tonight.
What did you ask for, Chef?
So I asked for some prime New York strips, and I got some prime New York strips. So you guys are all in for a treat tonight for sure, man. These guys back here have been working really hard all week to make some great food for everybody. So I'm just glad to be cooking for people again. I was like, damn, I really missed it. I didn't really realize I missed it. I was like, oh, I'm out of the restaurant. This is awesome. And then we're back here tonight cooking together, and I was like, oh, man, I do miss this. Yeah.
So you guys are in for it. So, Luke, while we have you, do you mind telling us a little bit of Centennial Cuts? And you mean a lot to Colorado. Tell us about Centennial Cuts.
You bet. Well, first of all, we're just really proud to be a beef producer, especially a Colorado beef producer. All Centennial Cuts is born, raised, and harvested in Colorado. I think a hidden gem of Colorado is our beef. Talk about our craft beer, and I think over time people are going to be talking about our craft beef and all the great small producers we have across the state doing great things and producing different kinds of beef. So we're just excited to be a part of Modern Eater. We've been at a few of the dinner series this summer and have loved it. So we're a grain-fed product, Southeast Colorado. Juicy beef is what we strive
juicy
for.
beef.
Let's hear it for Luke
Juicy
Larson,
beef.
Centennial Cuts. Thank you, Luke, for zooming in with us
Thanks,
tonight.
guys.
beautiful downtown
Yep, have a
Denver.
great night.
Okay, Chef, let's get straight to this dish because it's coming out right now. Describe to
All
the
right.
folks what they're getting.
So, I mean, I always ask to do this dinner last or close to last.
You would've been
I'm
last.
usually the finisher, but our friend Troy had to do something, so he's going to cook next week. But I'm usually the last dinner, and I always ask for the last dinner because right now is when the produce in this state is really good. Like, this is when stuff really, really, really has really good the quality of the produce right now is awesome. We've had lots of hot days and usually cool nights, and we usually get some rain. But most farmers here don't rely on the rain. There's other sources of watering that they water their crop with. But I always like to go later in the year because the produce is awesome. We got great tomatoes. The lettuce is great. The little sweet spring onions are out. The tomatoes are going. I mean, this is like from. It's so funny. Like when I used to have Old Major, I did my summer menu, and I started my summer menu in the second week of August, and it ran really through the second week of September, because to me that's when like the produce in Colorado is great. And then we would do late summer, and then early fall, and then early winter, because I was a maniac like that, and I had to change shit all the time because I have ADHD. But tonight's dish, we'll talk about it. Sorry, I'm just all over the place. So tonight, the little green swipe on the bottom of the plate is a little green goddess dressing. It's fatty and unctuous and creamy. We have some beautiful tomatoes that we actually smoked with corn husks from Petrocco Farms, which is really cool. So I love corn. I love tomatoes. Smoked tomatoes are really good. So we actually took the corn husk, dried it out, started it on fire, put it out, and just shut it in that box. So you'll get the smokiness from the tomato. We have these beautiful spring onions as well, and just some grilled romaine with a little red wine vinaigrette and fiend herbs, which this time is our friend tarragon, parsley, and dill, and then some Marcona almonds all over the top. So sweet, smoky, crunchy, unctuous. I don't know. I think it's like a party in your mouth. So.
And everything on the plate is like Colorado.
Yeah, everything's Colorado. We got some great donations from this table right here.
Yeah.
It's so cool to walk.
You're going to hear from these guys in a little while.
Yeah, I got to walk their
Petrocco
farm the other day, and it was very cool to be standing on this ground that fed millions of people over the last 5 generations. It was really cool. Thanks for the tours. So.
Wait, but hang on, you guys. This is literally these chefs, the setting, Mile High City, delicious food. It's going to be the best night of your summer. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Yes.
I mean, look at the backdrop. The blueberries could be cranking. Get this first course. Introduce your chefs, Chef.
Yeah, so everybody, this is my wonderful staff for this evening. A lot of these guys have worked with me in the past or still work for me. I'm super stoked. They did all the work. I didn't do any of this. These guys did all the work right back here. Chef Johnny Fermento right over here with the brown hat on. Johnny's been with me for 15 years, on and off. We're really good friends. He's one of the best chefs in the city. Michael Diaz de Leon over here. He worked with me over at Old Major, and he's over at Culture Meat and Cheese right now. I just moved him up from Texas right before the shit show happened that we call COVID-19. So he's been crushing out over at the grocery store with me. This guy makes baller tacos. If you guys want great tacos, come to Culture Meat and Cheese at Lever's Local 4 on Thursday night. This guy's tacos will blow your mind. Over here, we have Chef Popcorn. Popcorn was on my opening staff over at Old Major. He's done Western Daughters Butcher Shop. He's worked at a lot of the best restaurants in the city here. And Denver is a good friend of mine. I wanted to pull out the heavy hitters tonight because I didn't want any people that I haven't worked for, because I haven't cooked in the kitchen in a while, so it was nice to bring back the team. And then we have Sexy Fernie back here on the grill, everybody. Sexy Fernie. Fernie just moved up from El Paso. He works with us at Culture Meat and Cheese down in Denver Central Market, and we love him so much. We call him Sexy Fernie. So this is my team tonight. Thank you guys for coming to dinner. We're going to cook some food. Everybody enjoy.
Yes.
Thank you, Justin.
Yes. George Eater, your team too, man. They're bringing out the great food. Do you mind recognizing a few of these folks?
Oh, recognize. I'm going to hello. I'm going to recognize all of them. So my vice president for Pizza Republica is Judd Sanders.
Jeff.
We got our general manager here, Max May. Jeff just went into the crowd. He's one of our best servers. Haley's grabbing some plates right now. One of my longest time guys, Lindsey Strudwick, is my sales and events manager. He's the master planner. Nicole is one of my best bartenders. And Coley, if you ever want to know about an Italian wine, ask for her.
That's a great team all summer long.
Yeah,
all
they
summer long.
have been crushing
Brian
it,
Freeman?
Greg. They've been crushing it. And so one of the things that's cool, folks, is as you can tell, all of these people are passionate and have been in the industry for quite a while and are real professionals. One of the coolest things that I might point out, there is not a chef's table open right now in Denver, period. So you're not going to be able to see the chefs that are cooking your food and them preparing it to bring it out to you anywhere in town. Soak this up. Enjoy yourselves. We're going to hear after the break from 291 and Joyride Brewing. But we want you to just say enjoy tonight. Enjoy the libations and enjoy the food and enjoy the friends. Take care.
Right now, let me tell you about Jeff Rourke and A-Plus Beverage Solutions. He's the man with the plan when it comes to tap installations and tap maintenance. Jeff Rourke is the most trusted man in the business. 20-plus years, family-owned and operated, does great work, and you might be knocking the rust off of your bar or restaurant and getting things tuned back up. He's the guy to call. If you're pouring inefficient beer, Jay, what are you doing?
You're pouring your money down the drain.
Money. Don't do that. Foam is money. Get a hold of Jeff Rourke, A-Plus Beverage Solutions. Tell him what you need done. He'd be happy to come out and just take a look for you. Here's the phone number to give him a call, 720-272-3809. One more time, 720-272-3809. It's Jeff Rourke and A-Plus Beverage Solutions. Okay.
Hi, I'm Amber with Strohauer Farms, and I'm just here to remind you that the best potatoes are grown here in Colorado. Goodness elevated. Thanks for watching the Modern Eater Show.
Hey, Zach Ryder here, Colorado Mills Sunflower Products out of Lamar, Colorado. Your only local source, grown from a local crop to produce a local oil for local chefs. You can find it at Shamrock Foods, What Chefs Want, Seattle Fish Company. Let me try it one more time, then we'll see. Hey, restaurants, we're glad you're reopening. From Colorado Mills Sunflower Oil, we'll see you soon.
First, we partner with the best farmers in the world, and then we tell them, we will take it all. Process whole spices daily, blend custom spices to order, keep it fresh, safe, and flavorful, all so that you can get back to doing what you do best. So whether you're a restaurant, a food manufacturer, or an at-home cook, be sure to visit The Spice Guy at www.thespiceguyco.com.
Hey Modern Eater fans, I'm Don Trobo with The Annex by Ardent Mills, and I just wanted to give you a heads up about some of the great things we've got going on locally in the state. We're headquartered right here, and we're working with farmers in the San Luis Valley to bring you amazing Colorado quinoa. It's just like the South American stuff, but grown locally. We've got transitional wheat flour that's grown by farmers in Colorado and surrounding states who are in the process of turning their fields into organic. So we're taking that transitional wheat and turning it into flour, and now it's available for you to cook and bake with. And last but not least, we're now cleaning grain berries in Denver. So things like spelt or wheat berries or pearl barley, those are things that we're now doing right here locally and are available to you. Can't wait to share it with you.
Hi, I'm Jeff Nations from Aspen Baking Company. It's really important right now to support local. That's why I support the Modern Eater. Now, back to the show.
What's up, dude?
Well, you know, you rush. Dinner service is busy.
I got like
anytime.
2 microphones,
I know.
2 face masks. I'm going to pass out. It's all 500 degrees back
Are you going to double up on that later?
Yes. I'm going to put on a wool coat later and see how fast Brunson can die.
We got a full house tonight.
It's great, man. A little emotional. I got a little teary. I was just like, oh, man, I haven't done this in 5 months. It's the longest I've ever not cooked for people since I was a teenage boy, which seems really, really weird. And I got a little teary there for a second. So sorry, folks.
You're such a stud, brother.
All right, so thank you.
It's
guys.
like
sensitive.
riding a bike for you. It's old school.
Yeah.
These guys are eating the first course, and we break off on the stream. This is our table, so in very modern-day fashion, when you're at the table, you can take your mask off here.
Yeah.
And we'll sit here and eat and describe this. I know, you got to get a drink, right? $2.91, that's kind of cool to have here tonight.
Oh, dude, they're the best. We're dating. Me and $2.91 are dating.
Well, what's amazing about local are the relationships that you build. And it's kind of like an obligation. It's an obligation to do business with each other, talk, support, prop up, and it's more important than ever right now. But a real local dinner, and the menu you killed.
Yeah, it's a really nice. It's real simple. A bunch of plays and like classic food stuff we cook all the time. And we just had fun. It was nice to step back from the butcher block and get the tweezers out and cook some nice food.
Now I'm kind of front of the house guy. You're obviously back of the house guy. I mean,
Clearly.
and I'm clearly, yeah. But what do you? I look at different things, but you're looking at people, the food, what do you look at when you look out into your dining room? Is it terrifying to do? And Chef George, the same question applies to both of you. Justin, start with that.
I don't know. I mean,
do you care at this point?
Yeah, I do care at this point. This is one of the things that kind of got really. I mean, when you're sitting in your dining room and you're sitting there with a group of friends and you're in your restaurant, you're looking all over the goddamn dining room. That person looks uncomfortable. They're sitting uncomfortable. And
you feel the vibe.
98% of the time it's just in your head. Everybody's having a great time. Like, you see somebody the way they're tapping their finger on the table or sitting in a chair, and you're just like, that person's uncomfortable. Or maybe it's just me.
Is the clean dish a barometer?
Well, we're always giving meaning.
The clean dish is a barometer.
Yeah.
And, you look for bobbing chickens because they're eating, and the turkey necks that are all up, you're like, oh, I need to go over there because they're not face down in the plate.
Yeah.
No,
I love how it's like a poultry farm. I like that.
But you can't please everybody all the time, right, Chef?
I mean, we try to make everybody happy and do the right thing, but sometimes I feel like people just go out to be a pain in the ass.
It happens.
Well, people's
I can
expectations.
Say that now.
Yeah.
I can actually say that now.
This first course, man, I mean, screams Colorado right now.
Yeah, it's the heart of growing season here in Colorado, and I just wanted to use as much cool local Petrocco Farm stuff as we possibly could.
Onions, lettuce, tomatoes,
herbs in the Green Goddess.
The
Marcona almonds came from Spain, but
shout out to cheese importers though.
Yeah, cheese importers.
If it wasn't for folks, they rocked it.
Yeah, they're awesome, man. They're about ready. I got a meeting with them on Friday, so I'm really excited.
You gave me a chef's bite over there.
I did.
Anytime a chef, first of all, you get this flying spoon at you, right?
Yep.
Like
Turn down
you
the
don't know
spoon.
whether it's hot or it's cold, but you do. Say it again.
Don't turn down the spoon.
Never turn down the spoon.
Chef, what is it? I've been a big fan lately of throwing my romaine on the grill.
Man, so it's funny. My first salad on my first menu at Old Major was a grilled romaine, and I love crispy fresh lettuce, but something when you get some char on it and some salt and that cell structure breaks down a little bit, it's just a way better product, I think.
Yeah, it's delicious.
It is. It's good. It's beat up a little bit. The juices come out of it. You got that char from the grill on it. Really, this beautiful grill we're using over from Proud Souls with the rockwood charcoal on it. It's that umami. It gives this burnt lettuce flavor with this creamy and the acid and the crunchy. I'm just a big fan.
What'd you do to the onions?
We just grilled them. We threw them up in George's pizza oven inside.
Oh, is that what it
char
was?
on them?
Yeah, we charred them just a little bit. Those are those Petrocco Farm spring onions, or they call them a grilling onion. It's a yellow onion that's about 2 inches across. Beautiful, really sweet, sugary this time of the year, and then just a little oven time in George's wood-fired oven in there, and we got some smokiness and some char.
I like it.
That is on his.
Chef,
It's a sexy plate.
You guys, we need to pay attention to making sure we're showing the best of the best here. What do you want to drink? What should be out here? What's your favorite drink?
Well, I need a glass of water.
You need water? Okay, water.
Big glass of cold water, and then just some whiskey with some ice would be fine.
Whiskey and some ice. Perfect.
Yes.
We can do that. We're going to get into course 2. First of all, the avocados. You guys are throwing a torch on these babies.
Yeah,
man.
we like to burn stuff. Wood fire cooking is something that has always been really close to my heart. I really wanted to do it at Old Major. I just didn't have the money to pay for a wood-fired kitchen, to tell you the truth. So we put a lot of char. That char puts on a lot of burnt, bitter umami-ness into everything.
Well, and you've got, is this a fish on here? What do you got coming up?
We got a little hamachi here, which is not a Colorado product. But, something about this time of the year, crudo dish. It's hot, you know.
You got to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, and we got a little leche de tigre over here. So a little coconut chili concoction to go with the cured hamachi, sorry.
I got to tell you, though, this salad, it's rocking it, babe.
Yeah, you're rocking it, babe.
All right, you guys, we need to talk about what we're little strategy. So we really want to show some good honor to Petraco Farms.
Yeah.
I mean, an up north, just hidden gem in Brighton, Colorado that spans through a few fields, but a Centennial 100-year farm right here in Colorado. These guys, look, we have a few generations of folks right now. George is getting in. Oh, my God. Oh, this is the 291 is
Nice
opening up as we speak.
Nice to see
the
you,
sun
Frank.
is setting on the Mile High City, and we're so glad that you joined us. My mother, Patricia Peterson, is a huge fan of Justin Brunson.
I'm behaving? Have you met me? Of course I have been.
Hey, Mom, did you want to throw a headset on? Is that what you're looking to do? Here, let me give you a microphone. Yeah, put that up close, real close to your mouth.
Yeah, people don't want to miss out that you wanted to get your hands on Justin Brunson.
Mom, close to your mouth.
It's hard,
I
right?
had to come up and get my hands
Mom,
on
close to your mouth.
I had to come up and get my hands on you.
Oh, gosh.
I know.
Women love me. I understand, Patty.
I know. What is it about you?
I'm squishy.
Is she in the camera shot right now? I'm not sure.
Squishy, Patty.
She's
I
not
think
in the
that's
camera
what
shot.
it is.
Hey,
know.
James, could you get Jay Parker
But
whenever
you
you
know
get
what?
a chance?
I love
Thanks.
you for more than your squishy.
I love you, sister.
I love you
Nice
for
to
your
see
sense
you.
of humor.
You're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything
You've
about
been
you.
staying out of trouble?
Shit, no.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
I'm trying to do everything I can to
To try to get in trouble.
conjure up stuff.
That's hard right now to get in any trouble. All you can do is get drunk in your yard.
Bring that mic up to her.
Well, I've done that
Hey,
a
Mom,
couple of times.
you got to bring.
No
that
one
mic
can
real
hear
I've
you.
done that a couple of times.
There we go.
Yeah.
But not too much. You know, this is really a drag. I haven't been able to.
We missed all this great content with Mama here. She's not on camera. We got to get her on camera. Yeah, we had to pull that back.
Over here, Patty.
Yeah, stick with us, Jay. I'd love for you to get the content at this table when we're going. I know. She just.
Shoot yourself,
How
Jay.
long have you and Jay
It's
been
easier
dating?
that way.
For a long time. For a long time.
You know, it's really been a drag here because, for me,
I'm not allowed.
Yeah?
Yeah, you
Well,
only get
you
the
know,
taste
with
on
the
your
COVID
finger right
stuff.
there, buddy.
Yeah.
you know, I didn't come out of my house for like 9 weeks, and now we got the fire stuff. This is the first
I
day.
know. Isn't
First
it
day
weird?
I've been out of the
He's not allowed
house
to.
for the last week. No. You know, I mean, it's like, what's up with that?
I think I get a little.
It is warm and smoky.
Mom, do you like Colorado whiskey? A
Well,
taste?
I love any kind of whiskey at all, but you know, I've learned better than to drink whiskey. Makes me crazy.
Yeah, I would learn not to do anything that Greg hands you, period. Like, Greg is,
No.
he is trouble.
I learned
guy.
that long
I'm not
before
sure.
Greg. Long before Greg.
Hey,
You
have
don't drink whiskey. It makes you nuts. Makes
It
you
does.
nuts.
Bingo.
It does. Makes you nuts.
Ding, ding, ding.
That's what I like about
Mama's
it.
got it.
Have you enjoyed the summer dinner series so far, Mom?
Are you kidding?
Lots of food.
I love this. We call ourselves a fun table. I
Yeah.
have a new fun
You
table.
do?
I do.
I know.
I have a new fun table.
Well, here's the thing. You
Yeah,
love a
right.
lot of the chefs that come through, but this is your guy, isn't it?
Oh, listen.
Oh, she
I couldn't
knows.
wait.
You have fine taste, Patty.
Well,
Fine
you know,
taste.
ever since we went to Salida together,
Yeah.
I dream about you.
I took your son fly fishing.
Yes.
It was the first manly thing he's ever done in his life.
Look
You
at
know,
these hands.
I hate to admit it, but you're
I have to
absolutely
laugh
right.
at that because it might be true. It might be true. I haven't built it.
I had me and Jay and Greg were in the river. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. And old Preston, we had old Chef Preston out there with us. He's a real hoot too.
We had so much. Oh, I know, and you had to give him a French kiss.
Well, yeah.
Mom,
Well, you did.
come on, back to the seat. Now you're done. Now you're done. Got to take that. Say you love him and go back to your seat. We got to get on with course 2.
I got a belt if you want me to take it off,
something more important?
Yes, the next dinner. Got to keep the flow.
George, good to see you.
Good to see you as well,
Yeah.
Patty.
Patty, I love you. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Give him a kiss on the cheek. There you go.
No, he's supposed to do that.
Yeah. Can we do this? Is this legal, Patty? I don't know.
Lower.
Whoa, Patty. Easy, Patty.
I love you, Mom. Put your mask on.
Easy, Patty.
Put your mask
Justin, a little lower, baby.
Yeah, oh, my goodness, Patty.
on. All right, so we're going to get a second dish we're going to describe. What do you see? What do you see over here, George? Give me the play-by-play.
I see masters at work is what I see. Some fine details with some great kampachi.
Yeah.
Oh, the charred lime, charred avocado.
Yeah,
We're supposed to squeeze that lime over the
Over there,
kampachi.
yeah.
We should get Johnny up on the next round of this, shouldn't we?
Yeah, well, this is Mike's dish.
Oh, it's Mike. Sorry.
Yeah, you want Mike to come talk?
Probably. Well, we're going to come up here and tell the folks.
Yeah, I'll have Mike.
And
let's
we're
have
going to
Mike
bring
do
Mike
that,
up to do that and
Damn
the whole
right.
thing. Okay, this is it.
Yeah, I don't.
The Modern Eater. We're continuing summer dinner. So point at that camera. Yeah.
Modern Eater.
Say,
All right.
Jay.
You, Jay.
Don't
It's
go
you, Jay.
far, Jay. Don't
Jay.
go far. We
Don't
love Jay.
go
He's
far,
working
Jay.
hard. So
we do
everybody,
this? Can we get out of here?
$2.91 comes tonight. So what T-shirt do you wear? Deviation.
God, dude.
Why not?
Just be nice. He's probably the only thing he's got clean.
That's
He doesn't have a mom to do his laundry like
Hey,
you.
Yeah.
you think my mom's ever done my laundry?
Yeah, I do,
All right,
actually.
she's never done my laundry.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
She's done mine.
All right. Cheers, my boy. I might
that's
feel
not
like you're.
his. Yeah,
Cheers. Justin
cheers.
Brunson with Baby Brunson right here. We'll continue on. We're going to jump up front here. I'm having a great time. It is coming up on the end of the summer, man. Wow. I can't even believe it.
You know what? Tonight was the first night we actually got a little sprinkle.
A little bit. And
Just
we
the
need
first
it.
night, and we need it, yeah.
Yeah,
Can we
actually.
go hop back there?
Yep, hop back there. Okay,
Yeah.
and we're going to get Johnny. All right, we're going to continue. Michael.
and then
Yep,
Johnny.
you got it.
Boy, I got to tell you, you might put on that mic. Well, I'm going to talk to you about some fun stuff here at the Summer Dinner Series.
Get ready. I'm going to have you lead this one.
Okay.
Okay, Brian, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have you lead this one. So I would like to have Justin describe this dish, and then his chef Michael is going to tell him how it inspired him. And then we are going to, what do you think, Petrocco Farms?
I think we should. I think we should get a little.
Okay, then we
Petrocco
need to
Farms.
tell the story. Make sure Brunson talks about our trip last Friday.
Yep. Friday. Is this? Wait, should we get the Petrocco when we
It was
have
Thursday.
with
We
the
went to
corn
Petrocco
up there?
Farm.
It was.
You let me know. What's on our
Okay.
rundown?
Yeah. So, well, the Petrocco is scheduled for the 7:20 mark. 7:25. We're rolling a little behind, but like always, that's good.
How about 291? Who do we want up?
Yeah. Well, we said we're going to let people talk from 291 and
Joyride.
Joyride.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we got to have both of them.
Okay,
really.
we can do that. All right, let's jump over here. We're going to take the house mics and describe this next dish. The Modern Eater show continues from Summer Dinner Series. Thanks
Exciting,
for joining
folks.
us.
All right, you guys, back to the show in just a second. But before that, it's my favorite time of the show, and you know what that means. Bread, specifically Aspen Baking Company. You guys, aspenbaking.com since 1994 here in Denver. They've been baking the freshest bread in the city. They do it right. They do it without the chemicals. They do it without the coloring, and they do it without freezing it. Some places will freeze your bread, man. That's all I'm saying. Talk to our buddy Jared Leonard over at Budlong Hot Chicken. He uses their product. Chefs all around town use Aspen Baking, and that's what you want to do too. aspenbaking.com. You guys, I can't stress it enough. Let's go bread. I love bread. If it's bread, you think Aspen Baking. aspenbaking.com. Hey, you guys, Jay here with the Modern Eater Show. Thanks for watching. Don't forget about our YouTube and Instagram channels. A lot of killer content over there. Throw us a subscribe on YouTube. Throw us a follow on Instagram. And thank you for supporting TME. We couldn't do this without our amazing sponsors, so let's check them out right now.
Very proud to be part of the Modern Eater, and chefs, restaurant owners, any food service operators. You know, I know right now that delivery and carry out is bigger than ever, and we got you covered. Cambro has a full line of delivery and carry out items. More economical options are expanded polypropylene or EPP, nice insulated container. The ProCard Ultra is really versatile. It's a great unit because you can actually store cold products down here, hot products up here. It's all 120, there's no refrigeration worries. It's all thermodynamics. Just let us know what your food service challenges are, what it is we can do to help you out, and there isn't anything that we can't do for you. So hope to see you over here at our facility in Park Hill soon, and stay safe out there.
You know, everybody, with several $1 million of hard assets here, insurance is very, very important to us. Ewing Levitt covers it all. Machinery, building, workman's comp. Ewing Levitt's got us covered from the floor to the ceiling, from our alley, even to the street. This divider, this press, my cooling conveyor, my oven. Ow, ow. Ewing Levitt covers our counter stacker and our employees too. If you need insurance, take it from Little Rich at Rockalitas. Call Ewing Levitt, they'll get you covered.
Hey, this is Keegan from D-Bar in Denver. You guys might find it difficult to stay in touch and stay up to date with the ever-changing culinary scene in Colorado. It's almost impossible. Just tune in to the Modern Eater. These guys have their fingers on the pulse of what's happening in all of the food and beverage in all of Colorado. They're behind us. They understand the idea of shopping local and shopping small. So support them, you support us.
All right, as we continue on, Chef Justin Brunson, let's get your microphone. Yep, your microphone. James, you got Justin's?
What?
Cool.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello to you.
Hi,
All right,
Mom.
set this one up, would you, Justin?
So this is Chef Mike's dish. We want Chef Mike to talk about this dish.
Come on up, bring everybody up.
You go.
Can
go,
you?
you
Come
go.
on around
We're
here,
gonna
Chef
play
Mike.
Next.
Introduce, give him a proper introduction, Justin.
Hey, everybody, this is Chef Michael Diaz de Leon right here. This guy is a bad mofo. This is his dish, and I want him to talk about it.
All the way from where, Chef?
I'm from El Paso, Texas.
The Highlands.
Yeah, Texas. It's a shithole, but it's my shithole. So
Well, I love it. Tell us about the dish.
So what you guys have in front of you is going to be a cured campachi. A campachi is going to be a white fish. It's going to be served with the charred avocado, charred lime, leche de tigre. Leche de tigre is going to be a coconut cream, ginger, white soy sauce, miso sauce, chive oil, garnished with a little bit of micro cilantro, black radish, and finished with umeboshi, which is a fermented plum sauce that we fermented for 3 days, and then we blended it up with some blueberries and a little bit of lime juice in there. So it's supposed to be a very light summer dish with the avocado and the white fish and the leche de tigre. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chef. I mean, yeah, we're going to enjoy it because, you know, this is one of those dishes, you guys. We're totally representing Colorado, but what we got to represent is the fact that it's summer and it is hot and you need something nice, light, and cool to get us into, seriously, 3 courses of some serious meat. If you were a vegetarian tonight, I would kindly ask. There's not any food, but
there's no vegetarian.
There's no vegetarians in this place tonight.
Let's do this, you guys. Full attention because this is a treat. These guys have been with the Modern Eater since day one. We've supported each other. These are great individuals. They have wonderful, worldwide, award-winning products. They're from Colorado Springs. It's the 2 and only Michael Myers and Mr. Philip Raleigh from 291. Here you go, guys.
How you doing, Greg? Oh, Mike.
All right,
Mike.
we got microphones.
Awesome.
We got mics.
Stay nearby, Jay.
So, gentlemen, thank you for coming with your
Thank you
291
for having
tonight
us.
from
It's
Colorado
awesome to be
Springs.
here.
Thank you.
What do you guys think so far about all the food?
Amazing.
Amazing.
I mean, those tomatoes, oh my God. corn husk smoked tomatoes were amazing.
Wasn't it?
First of
Yeah.
all, year 3. So thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
3 years in a row. Talk about community and local, first off, because that's what we're all about.
It's so exciting to be here. Yeah, a year ago, we were here at the same dinner with Justin. Where's Justin?
We were there, right there.
Oh, hey.
Well, and what do you think? You love it because this is what you guys are really Colorado, aren't you?
What was the question?
You guys are really Colorado.
We are, yeah. I make Colorado whiskey. Big, bold, and beautiful, right? We
Tell the story. I
please.
think it's really worth hearing. Michael Myers, tell the story of 291.
Okay.
And then we'll congratulate Philip with just an awesome day you had.
Yeah.
Killer today.
Philip had an amazing day. So I'm Michael Myers. I am the CEO, founding distiller of 291.
Yes.
I started,
yes.
come on.
Yes.
Cheers. I have a Whiskerita in my hand. I was a fashion and beauty photographer in New York. 9/11
That's how we met.
9/11.
Sorry.
9/11 changed my life. I was 3 blocks from World Trade Center when the first plane flew into the building with my son on my shoulders, one of my sons. Long story short, I came to Colorado. I was commuting, read an article after a Vanity Fair shoot, decided that I could brand whiskey. Somebody said, why don't you try and make it? I'm like, I'm from Georgia. They make it in the woods. It cannot be that hard. True story. I am not kidding. I'd never brewed beer or distilled until September 11th, 2011, so almost 9 years ago. My barrel number 2 of my rye whiskey won me 94 points from
94.
Jim Morey's Whiskey Bible.
Liquid gold.
Liquid gold. I was in a 300 square foot space. My distillery at the time looked like I was a moonshiner.
Any whiskey drinkers around here? Any at all?
Cheers
So
to that.
nobody at all?
And then now I'm in 7,500 square feet. I've been in there for about 7 years. I am moving January into 25,000 square feet. We are in how many states?
We're in 14 as of today.
As of today.
It's really
Arkansas.
exciting.
Philip opened Arkansas today with a 3-pallet drop.
Yeah.
It's
huge.
I could make 60 gallons a month in that 300 square foot space. We make 240 gallons every 2 weeks now.
Every 2 weeks now.
We're moving up quick. And I make Colorado whiskey. I make a bourbon. I love Kentucky bourbon. I love Tennessee whiskey. I make a Colorado bourbon. I don't source anything. Everything comes from Colorado. I make it from scratch, or we make it from scratch. I have a team of 15 people.
17 as of today.
It's been amazing.
Introduce your right and left-hand man.
Philip Raleigh is what's the term? What?
VP of Business Development.
No,
for
my right hand.
Right hand.
Right hand of a king, right?
Yep.
He does everything for me.
I think it's really exciting. We've been able to grow together. I remember our first time together over at the Broadmoor for the Chef Association dinner, and we've had a lot of fun growing together. But I think one big thing that you forgot is we are also Aspen Stave Finished. So what is more Colorado than Aspen? Everything that we do with our products, we're either Aspen Stave Finished or Aspen Charcoal Mellowed. It's a really big nod to the Tennessee whiskey style that's all done with a maple charcoal finish. And we've just had really great success with growing with you guys and being a part of dinners, and Denver has treated us
And Justin.
as home, and Justin.
So Justin opened Old Major, right? I went there, and all I wanted was my whiskey on that shelf. And Justin does not know this, but it took fucking years. And I'm just like, I gave bottles and bottles, and it was funny. And then finally,
I never got one of those bottles.
Right, exactly. So, yeah, they were drinking it, they were pouring it, and then it was on Old Majors. It is still.
Well, was.
Was, right. And yeah, Justin, we love Justin.
We had a great ride up there. We sold a lot of whiskey and made a lot of people happy. A lot of birthday parties, Christmases,
Exactly.
and Hanukkahs,
So-
all that stuff. We had a great time up there. But I'm so glad to be out of that shit. Woo!
So I have a Whiskerita, and this is made with 291 fresh whiskey, which is a bourbon mash. It's unaged. It's my twist on a margarita. I grew up drinking whiskey. I like fresh whiskey, unaged whiskey, clear whiskey in my margarita. The other one is a bourbon lemonade. Enjoy those.
I think I love seeing all the familiar faces here. I see a lot of people from service industry, restaurants, bars, just friends that you've helped connect us with.
Well, that's right. It's about food, community, and the people that we all work with. So you're in it for a treat. Obviously, you're here. These guys, the best of the best. 291 right here, Colorado whiskey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Greg.
you,
Thank you,
guys.
Brian.
Cheers.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers to you guys.
Good to be with you since Buena Vista.
I know.
Stuff to give away tonight. From
We've got a lot of stuff to give away to our guests that are here. I don't know how we're going to do that. That's
well,
not
let's
up
just
to
see
me.
who the biggest fan is here first. Who's a fan of 291?
Wait, who's the biggest fan of 291? Stand up. Stand up.
Stand up, jump
Stand
up
up.
and down.
Oh,
There he is.
There you go.
There.
He gets the bottle right there in the green shirt.
There's still something coming.
And we've got some fun stuff.
Nice. We've got some fun stuff for you.
Stick around. More food coming out.
Hey. What's going on, everybody? This is Brother Luck from Lucky Dumpling, 4x Brother Luck in Colorado Springs, and I am rocking with the Modern Eater. You're watching them, you're tasting them, you're knowing everything there is to know about Colorado.
Hi, Charlie from Brews Beers here. Our new Belgian Abbey 4-pack is a mixed package of the 4 core beers made in Abbey and Trappist breweries in Belgium. So we have a single, a double, a triple, and a quadruple in one package. Now, quadruples are the emperors of Belgian monastery ales. They're dark in color, with a dense tan head, and alcohol ranging from 8 to 12%, so they're pretty strong. Quadruples are very rich and complex with big maltiness, spice, and flavors of raisins, cherries, and plums. Alcohol is apparent in the mouthfeel, but not overwhelming, even at 10.5% ABV. So the finish is long, complex, and dry, and they're great beers anytime, by themselves or with hearty foods. Pick up your Abbey 4-pack at either Brews location, 67th and Pecos, or at Colfax in York, and at fine liquor stores throughout the Denver metro area. Take home some Belgian-style badassery today.
Hi. This is for the outtake version.
What's up, Denver?
I am Chef Natasha Hess, and this is Chef Carrie Baird, and we are at the Ginger Pig.
Check us out, gingerpig.com. You can also see us on the moderneater.com. Thanks, everybody. It's cornstarch.
I know. It's cool.
The Summer Dinner Series. We are number 7 tonight with Chef Brunson, his team at Pizza Republica. And Johnny's going to tell us we've got ribs and corn coming out right now. And I'll tell you, I've been watching them cut up these ribs. I want to jump on them myself. And I'm stoked. I know. Don't jump. Don't jump. Johnny, tell us what is going on this plate.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Johnny!
Johnny! Whoa! This thing on? Yeah. All right, so what we did here, we did a little bit of smoked ribs with 5 spice and brown sugar. Finished them with a little bit of char siu. Yeah.
Going this.
No, it's on, guys. Turn it up. There we go.
It's on, right? This thing on? Yeah. Microphone, mic. Yeah. All right. So next to the ribs, we have a bunch of cream corn, kind of a play on elote. Instead of the lime, we use a little bit of yuzu. The cream is made with a little bit of the whey that we made with the house cheese. And then we mix a little yuzu, togarashi, and a little bonito flake in there. Then we're just finished with a house cheese and a little crispy garnish of rice with a little bit of sesame seeds. Enjoy.
That is awesome. And you guys, thank you. But what is cool to talk about is last Thursday, Chef Brunson who is a meat guy, who even the day we're on the
Can we do
farm,
one real
Chef
nice
Brunson says,
plate?
you guys, I have been to every kind of cattle ranch, to pig farms, to everything, but he said, I'd never been to a farm like this. And he said it tonight, a farm that has been feeding millions of people here in Colorado and really all the 5 states around us probably. I want to welcome Julie and Julie Maroney and Joe Petracco up to the stage to talk about their farm and everything that's going on. You guys rock. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you guys all for being here as well, and thanks for the opportunity to participate. This is amazing. Such a blessing to be here. Go.
Yeah, you know, it's a great thing to be here, and we've been here a long time and multi-generational, but yada yada yada. You know, it takes a team effort to make a crop. It takes all of the employees working together, all the men and women on our farm, make all of this vegetables happen. And it kind of reminds me of the dinner tonight, really. I mean, Chef Brunson is such a great chef.
Yeah.
I mean, none of the food, everything that we produce wouldn't taste like that without the chefs and the people here working to make it happen. It's a team effort. And I'm kind of thinking, you know, that's what this city needs, is guys like Chef Brunson. I mean, seriously, everybody working together, all the people working together, everybody's not working together anymore. I mean, if people just got along and got it together, I mean, how good could we be? We could be as good as all the dinners that you're enjoying tonight. Without people working together, nobody is anything. And Chef Brunson, you've really made it happen tonight. It's not the farming and all of us. It's about people working together. And I wanted to say that.
Chef.
brother. Yeah.
Is your mic on over there, Chef? Because
is it hello?
yeah, we can hear you. Stay right there. Feel
All right,
free,
cool.
but listen, tell people you were out and got to eat corn.
Yeah, it was super cool. Like, so I grew up in Iowa, in the middle of the heartland, in the middle of corn country. We had a huge, we had a 3-acre vegetable farm. My grandparents did, and we grew everything: tomatoes, cabbage, onions, sweet corn, squash. But I had never really been to a commercial produce farm that has fed so many people over so many years. It was really fucking cool. It really was. I mean, most people, like, we were walking through the cornfield, and your staff was out there picking the corn, and like you could tell everybody had so much pride out in there. And you know, I was still learning a lot. Like, you know, and it was at the same time, it was like to taste the vegetables right out of the field. You know, the beans were just coming in, and they were going through the washer, and we were just sitting there snacking on them. They're so sweet and green and beautiful. The corn, like picking raw corn and eat, it's so much better. Right, I like it cooked, but it raw, and the amount of the juice in it, and it was just so cool to see your team work together.
It all made sense at that point.
Yeah,
you go,
man, it was
okay.
Yeah, it was
this
like,
all makes sense.
And you know, it's just so cool. It's like, you know, there's this truck's going down to Texas to feed people in Texas. This one's going to Denver. It's like, I mean, you guys must have so much pride in your family and your team, your team members' family, and what you guys do. It's just super cool.
Well, and were you expecting the process of them harvesting out there the way that?
It was cool. I got to see all the little seedlings and, you know, the big the hydro cooler machine where the produce goes in.
Hydrovac. Yeah.
It's just it was so cool, and you guys are so awesome. I'm so glad I got to spend a few hours with you the other day. It was awesome
to have you guys, and thanks for everything that you do. What you guys are enjoying tonight, thank you for having us. Hope you're enjoying our corn, and thank you for giving us this opportunity to share not only with each other, and just to let you guys know, this is your grower right here.
Yeah.
He is your farmer. He does not
Meet
look
your
like
farmer
this.
right here.
Please.
Thank you, Joe Petracco.
He does not look like this on a daily basis. I promise you. He's in overalls. He's Farmer Joe. So
this is where you take. This is the snapshot in time, right here. Stop. Okay. Appreciate. Purveyor. Chef. Working hard. Sun setting. A little bit of libations. This is everything you would ever want in an experience that is so hard to come by right now.
Amen.
Thank you guys
Amen.
for joining us for Summer Dinner Series.
Thank you guys.
Everybody's working so hard, and I love it so much. The passion that you guys have coming through into the food with the chef, our time spending it on the farm.
Oh, it was so awesome.
Invaluable, right?
Listen to you guys fight. Like, an old married couple the other day. I was in a truck with these two, and they were yelling at each other like an old married couple.
We do
the other
road
day.
trips together. We go find you food. It's the best of the best.
Speaking
Julie
of
Maroney.
dynamic, gotta recognize my husband and my sister-in-law and our family right here that put up with us during the season. Definitely.
And thank you so much,
Yes,
Greg and
yes.
Brian. You guys brought us all together here, and it's like our family. It's your family, man. We're your family now.
Totally.
We're having the dinner here because of you. So thank you so much, Greg and Brian.
Thank
guys
you,
are
Joe.
awesome.
That's
The
huge.
Petracos.
Yeah,
so
the
much.
Petracco family, so strong.
Julie
you guys.
Maroney, Vinny here with us, man. This is a great night. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, guys.
Paying
Truly.
cheers to everybody else.
Huge.
Did Johnny explain this course?
Johnny, you explained this, didn't you?
Yes, he did.
He did. Johnny,
Where
I
were
bet
you?
I was somewhere.
What kind of host are you?
I'm a
Jeez
terrible
Louise.
host. Okay, we'll keep it going and bring the music up for you guys.
It's like your footprint is the start to finish. It's actually the very feeling. That's the reason it kind of comes to terms with us
I'm
to
glad you
experience
noticed.
something like this, to bring it all onto the plate. It makes all of this hard work that we do worth it.
Yeah.
It's the people that bring it to the consumer. It really brings it full circle.
You know, sometimes, a lot of times, it just goes on. You're in your zone throughout the day. You're producing produce and you're working so hard. But to see the end product, see
the end
the
product.
chefs working
Selling
with it.
all the produce.
Which we do not see on a daily basis. This is really
Growing
great.
all the produce, selling all the produce, cooking the produce.
It is.
Yes.
And on the plate where you're not only enjoying it yourself, but an event like this, to be put into place takes so much orchestration, and to be able to enjoy it and see and look around you and see everyone enjoying it, it really, truly, it makes it worth it.
It's funny because you don't get to see this. I mean, you guys
No.
grow it, you sell it. You probably take it a bit for granted even, just because you don't get to see what we get to see on my end all the time is like all these smiling
We
faces and cheersing and, all the good times. And you guys don't get to see that so much. So to me, it's super cool to have the farm family here.
Yeah, not at this kind of level. I mean, do we bring it home from the farm, from the cooler, from the field where you guys saw, to our own tables? Absolutely, every night. I mean, I grew up with a salad on my table every day and us getting it every night. My mom and my dad, and this is experiencing what fresh really is, which we grew up with. But to bring it and grow up in that and finally go to a commercial kind of a retail level is unbelievable to live it, to really live it, and kind of now look downstream and be able to see
your mom's
that
eggs
happen.
I got into your mom's eggs. She gave me a dozen of eggs the other day.
Mom, I hope you're listening.
They
Mom, I
were-
hope
Is
you're
this Susan,
listening.
right?
This is
So
Susan.
I've been doing the thing where I don't really eat till noon. I eat from noon to 8 or whatever. I was a little hungover the other day, and I had those eggs, and I was like, honey, I opened it. I was
That
like,
was
we
it?
have farm fresh eggs.
Yeah.
She's like,
This is
we're
great.
cheating today.
This is
and
great.
Your mom's eggs were just so
Oh.
awesome.
So
they
wait,
were a
did
big
you get
heart.
any doubles?
I didn't
I
realize
did
you were
get
The
a double.
first two I cracked were doubles.
And it was a smaller
Yeah,
egg,
they were
and
small
then it was
eggs,
a
yeah.
double. It was
She
like
said there were some doubles.
Doubles,
this
yeah.
Yes,
season.
I got three
But
out
I
of the
haven't
dozen that
gotten
I
one yet
grabbed.
this
Oh, I
season.
got 3 in my dozen, and they were small.
Yeah.
When I cracked it, and I
Yeah,
was
they're
like,
smaller eggs.
whoa.
I didn't-
Because usually you'll get a double in a big old.
I mean, I've cracked
You can kind
thousands
of,
of
it's an
eggs.
indicator.
I've
first.
always
Yeah,
worked
no.
brunch. I'm usually the egg cook too, and so I'm not joking. I have cracked thousands and thousands and thousands of eggs, and they're not a regular thing. And I got one on that first dozen.
Yeah,
and you
that
got
was.
one.
I got 2 right in a row. First
but
2. I'm like,
they
This
were
is
so
so
rich and yellow, and so fresh where they stand up
Yeah.
in the pan. like the white doesn't run out.
and don't you
Oh.
want to do them fried when they're like this?
Oh, that's the only way I eat
yeah,
eggs is
like
sunny side up.
Sunny side
We're
up.
going to
I
talk
know.
about
Yeah.
this, but
Yeah, we're
we
gonna
get
talk about
distracted
this
by
too.
the. But one of the things that strikes me about Brunson is I've invited him to a few dinners. He's like, man, I don't know what to do with myself. I love to entertain. I like to cook. I like to, but family style, people together,
Yeah.
community. this is kind of what you grew up doing, isn't it,
Yeah,
Chef?
well, it's funny. You always invite me to come sit down with the people, and I just don't know what to do with myself
you wanna
over
give
there.
food.
I just don't like after working all these food festivals all over the United States. It's like I couldn't imagine going to a food and wine festival and being a guest at one. I might have I don't think there's enough booze in the world to calm
Right.
me down.
Right.
I'm like very hyperactive. I'm ADHD. I need to be over here talking with these guys and coming, moving back and forth. And thank you for always inviting me. But that's
You're
just
doing
not my-
really great tonight.
Yeah.
I want to give
I've
you
only
that
swore a
acknowledgement.
few times.
You're doing great.
That's usually when
So
I get
just
yelled at, like, "Hey,
be
one more
yourself.
time, and you're going to get kicked off the show."
That never
I'm
happens,
just
right?
joking.
Well, you come
Just
to a
keep paying
certain
the
point
fines.
in the career, both of you guys, right? Certain point in your career, you look for where is satisfaction at, right? Where are you drawing satisfaction from? Julie, you said just coming in, it's like I get to see the food and people eating it, right? Chef, it's the people eating.
The cooking in, just to
Yeah.
see these guys cook
Think of
tonight,
that.
like we haven't cooked together in like this higher end environment in a minute. So to watch their energy and like, hey guys, will you come cook this dinner with me? And they're like, yeah, chef, we'd love to.
I can tell you at
Yeah.
my table right now, they were going off.
Good.
They were going
I mean,
off.
And Julie-
my immediate feedback was
awesome.
Good.
And
Awesome.
who's at your table tonight?
my brother Joe, who's the grower,
I
and
love Joe.
my husband Vinny. We've got my
Vinny.
sister-in-law Eva Petracco, my niece Joe's oldest daughter Allison, and her lovely friend Lauren. So
Wow.
this is very special. My parents would love to be here.
Well,
my dad.
hopefully they are, right? Are they watching?
I hope they are.
Mom, thanks for the
and he
eggs.
gets up at 3 in the morning to go tend
Don't
to
we all?
these several other.
Oh, I thought you were
hundreds
just saying
and
the
thousands.
restroom, not just.
No. Yes.
You get up and go somewhere.
You know what's funny?
For
I
him
actually,
to answer, but probably true.
I get up that early in the morning too. I wake up sometime between anywhere between 3:30 and 5:30 in the morning. I go to bed at like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night now that I'm not in the restaurant business.
Oh, look at what George
Oh,
has.
It's
it
just
is.
different.
But
I love it.
I'll tell you, Justin,
I
the
love
sad
it.
thing is you will still wake up at that time, even if
Hold
I'll go
on.
to bed between
Here's what's
10 and
good.
midnight. I still wake
Look
up.
at Joe's plate, man. Look at Joe's plate.
I wish we
Oh.
could
Two
see
bones.
Joe's plate.
Some
Two
more
bones.
ribs.
We can't.
Can someone
Joe,
show
hold
Joe's
your plate.
plate?
Hold your plate up, Joe.
Hold your plate up.
Yeah.
Hold your plate up, Joe.
Clean
He
plate.
didn't
club.
like it.
Yeah. Clean plate club.
That's
I
a
love it.
clean
I love
plate.
it.
He's very
Just
pleased
bones left.
with the ribs.
Tell the folks that are watching the stream what you had here. Then these are River Bear American meats.
So, these are some 100% certified Duroc pork ribs we get from one of our producers. We have this beautiful Petracco Family Farm sweet corn. And we did pretty much kind of like an Asian play on elote or Mexican street corn.
Love it.
So,
Love it.
house-made cheese. We kind of made this sour, creamy, QP mayonnaise, togarashi, yuzu thing going on. A little rice crisp and a little crushed bonito over the whole
you
dish.
have
So
to
it's
have that.
it's very. It's funny. It's American, it's Asian, and it's
Delicious.
It's
It's
Chinese,
you.
American, and Asian. All
But
the
tell
same
people
way.
the crushed bonito.
Yeah,
Not
crushed-
people know that.
Yeah, so bonito is a small tuna fish, and they salt cure them and dry them, and you get the flake. You usually make stock with it, but we just put it in the blender and made a powder with it to put over a kind of real big pump of umami. People are like,
Unbelievable.
"What is
Yeah.
that flavor?" It's dried fish.
Julie, you're going to be the
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
one
It's like a
eating
fish
at your
sauce, yeah.
table.
That's okay.
But what do you think?
Sorry.
What he did with the corn? You like it?
I loved it. I got a little nibble of the corn, and I was fascinated by what this was. And you just answered
It's a
my
rice
question,
crisp. So, like, when you get
I am
a,
super excited.
All right,
Like a
Julie.
spring roll. That's that, but fried. This is the fried version of the
Nice.
outside.
Thank you guys
Yeah,
so
thanks,
much
Julie.
for
Yeah.
having both
Julie.
of us.
We love you, Julie.
We love
Yeah,
you
Julie.
too.
Awesome.
You guys
Good
rock.
stuff. All right, Julie, go eat.
All right.
All right.
See you
Okay,
guys.
cool. Chef. Wow, you're killing it. This is what it's all about. No, you have not.
And you cheated. You got to
And
eat
nor
one
would
of
you.
these ribs already.
I did get to eat one. And Chef's going in. Oh, he's taking a peek. Hey, Chef, would you put that on and eat one of those ribs with me? Let's eat one together. Homie, put your... From a barbecue guy, do you mind if we put him on the headset, or is he? Put your headset on. Put your headset on. We're just gonna taste the rib together.
You should put your headset on, Greg.
I
got it on. It's good.
What do you think, Jabbar?
Dude, these ribs were freaking
Pretty good?
great. Yes. I ate. Well, I ate mine.
awesome.
I ate my mom's too. So. She was like, I'm kind of full. I'm like, cool.
Kind of
Can I
full?
have- can
Oh,
I-
she doesn't know.
Can I have those?
is perfect.
And she's like, yeah, here you go. So
What'd you put on the rub on that?
Oh, we used Chinese 5-spice.
Oh,
And then we did a red vinegar spritz on oak. And then Johnny made a little char siu sauce.
Oh, nice.
Sweet, those warm spices.
That was it.
Okay, so I got a question for you. We had this debate earlier. I'm a vinegar has to be in your barbecue sauce guy.
Yeah, well.
Or on the meat. You got to soak the meat.
You got to spritz. You need to spritz with vinegar for sure. Acid. Fat loves acid. I love acid.
I've had plenty of water.
All right. All right.
Where are you going to go with that, Jeffrey? You like acid?
Jay, grab the mic.
Well,
grab that mic.
291 is nice.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we can hear you. Dinner's coming up. Actually,
of course.
Jay, you're looking really good, man. How much do you weigh these days? 170 pounds?
186
I
change.
highly doubt that.
Wow. I
Looking
mean,
good.
unless I've got a bad scale that I weigh myself every day.
It's a good production. The table's popping off. What's coming up next?
I have no idea. Food-wise?
Well, just what are we going to do? What's next?
We're going to talk to Joyride Brewing and
Joyride!
Dave Bergen next, and then after that, I think a little bit of Mary Mino. Is she in the house?
Yes, that's
Mary Mino's in the house.
So those are the two folks
What's
I have
the dish
left.
coming up?
Truthfully, I
That's
don't know
not
the
fair.
next dish.
I know what it is.
Yeah,
Do you know what it is, Greg?
Meat and taters,
Come on.
baby. Meat and taters.
Meat and taters. Come on. You should know. Remember, we sourced some meat from. Well, that's the potatoes.
Why would you ever quiz me?
Because they're your boys, Centennial Farms. But what kind of meat was it? Remember?
Centennial Cuts.
Strip loins.
Centennial Cuts.
Or Centennial Cuts. Thank you. Centennial Cuts. Thank you. Jay's the one who keeps me straight.
Jay's
I
keeping us
appreciate
all together.
If it wasn't for you, baby, those blue eyes,
Greg's
man.
gonna kill me. He's
Will you
gonna
come
kill
home
me.
with me later?
I mean, for what?
He's going home with somebody.
You know, anything,
Jay,
man.
Jay, sit on
Yeah.
the stream for a second. I really do appreciate all the hard work you're doing.
I'm here.
I know.
I'm working as we go, babe.
It's like what I can do water. I know that. No, but all of these moving parts, it's tough to do. And Jeff Chabot's here in the house.
Chef Jeff,
He's
back.
The barbecue.
J-Bot.
Okay, so we're going to head up here. We're going to talk about the main course because people love the main course. Where do you go in what direction with the main course when you're thinking this is my show-off spot? Or is it? Where do you show off in this?
I thought we showed off on every dish.
Really?
Did we
Yeah,
not?
you did.
Yeah, I think we did. That's what I was shooting for.
It's every dish.
Winning.
All right.
That
Winning,
salad,
that's
that salad was, dude, my mom was like, can you make this for me? I'm like, yes, I'll make it for you.
Yes, you
yes,
can.
Yes,
Jeff,
I
word
will.
on the street, you're coming back to town.
What?
I'm back. Yeah.
You're
I'm
back.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Rough time to-
Hesher Barbecue is back.
We love us some
Nice.
Jeff Chabot.
Cheers
Yeah.
to that.
Dude, supporting this community, the Modern Eater. This is no gimme. Jeff buys his tickets, and we thank you so much for doing that.
No,
Yeah, Jeff, thanks for coming and supporting.
I can't imagine not being at Justin's, like,
No.
meal.
You have to, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Coming out of retirement today.
Well, for a minute.
There's one dinner.
Can we consider you like, are we Tampa? That you're just Tom Brady
Oh,
coming to Tampa
whoa,
for a
whoa,
minute?
whoa,
Like,
whoa.
Oh, yeah, like, whoa.
Man, you're looking to lose a friend.
Hold on to that, Greg.
Not a
Hollenbeck.
comparison.
That's not okay.
You almost just got kicked in the shit.
Really?
Yes.
All right, don't do that.
Just kick him
You're
from
never
there.
Somebody who likes a Tom
You're not
Brody.
Brady. All right.
That's,
Look
like,
at
that's sports ball. Who
Brunson,
watches that anymore?
You're
It's
supposed to
done.
be burning down the house.
We are burning down the house. See all that smoke?
Well, I've seen some fire. I've seen some fire at these dinners. This is a good one, man. All's well in the world. You're on the
Hey,
stream
wait, though,
right
I'm
now.
curious. Justin, what do you think about this outdoor kitchen we created from
man,
Elevation?
Elevation's
Food
done a
reps,
great
yeah.
job, man. Rich
O'Brien.
Rich O'Brien over there has built a dope kitchen back
And
here.
Proud Souls Yoder.
Proud Souls Yoder. I got one of those in my backyard. I use that thing all the time.
But this is pretty dope.
You know, and the Rock will it's a great. I mean, look at this. We got the big blue bear. We got
Well,
the big
when are
red
you
bear.
ever going to be able to cook in this, like right here?
I think I've seen some. Never mind, cook something over here, but
How do we
nothing like this.
Yeah. It was in something glass. I don't know.
We have to do a photo because if you're here and that blue bear's behind you, you guys will probably be the same size. But I need you peeking in like something. Just really, come on, you'll do it. You won't do it.
I gotta cook.
Okay, go cook.
All right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna get out of here.
All right, we're gonna do a course, the main course coming up next. Thanks for tuning in. Who knows Little Rich Snyder? Anybody know Little Rich Snyder? He's a crowd favorite. Also want to do this. These are our guys from Colorado Mills Sunflower Oil. It's also Colorado Mills Sunflower product. Come on up here. This is Zach Kreider, and this is Rick Robbins from there. Where's the microphone? Grab one for...
Got one.
You got one? We need two. There we go, Rick. Richie, I'm going to just step aside right here, but talk about how much these gentlemen mean to this community and the Modern Eater and the Summer Dinner Series. Go for it, Richie.
Wow, that's an easy one. That's a real
That
easy
is.
one.
I just queued you up.
Well, I'll tell you where they fit into my products and where they fit into the culinary community. I make a whole bunch of different types of tortilla chips. In fact, I didn't plan this, obviously. I got dressed this morning. I've got vans with different tortilla chips on the chutes. But the chips are all fried. There's only one oil that I have used in probably the past 7 years. And in fact, I even go as far to put their logo on the top of every box of my chips. I'm so proud of their oil, and that's Zach and Rick, Colorado Mills Oil.
Thank you, Rich.
And
Thank you.
I'm going to tell you, you could go to many other states besides Colorado, and you're not going to find an oil this good. I got really lucky in that this was in our backyard.
It took me 9 months to a year before he finally broke down and bought oil.
Yeah, poor guy, persistent. But it's been a great partnership. He's made our products better. He's made our business better. And as they've been such a wonderful sponsor of the Modern Eater Show, they've made the Modern Eater Show better. They've made every plate of food that you've had tonight, they've helped make it possible. And so these people are not just about trying to sell product. They're about trying to improve our whole culinary community. That's what they do.
I use their oil all the time at the house. It's one of my favorite oils. It's awesome.
Well, thank you, Rich and Justin. So Colorado Mills, we're in Lamar, Colorado. Anybody been to Lamar? All right, a couple.
Yeah.
Thank you. And how many people enjoy seeing the sunflower fields in Colorado? Right. It's this time of year. They're beautiful right now. If you want to see them, be respectful of the farmers. Thank you. But how many people know why that crop is even here? Anybody? Okay, there's
So
over
Zach can make
120 farms that we support to grow that crop for us. And these just aren't, sporadic one-time farms. These are relationships. These are 20 years of relationships of growing that crop and building that crop. And this year, actually, due to circumstances, we actually have more acres contracted and more farmers ever contracted. And our average is 120 every year that we support of family farms to grow that crop. So not only can we take beautiful sunflower pictures with them, but also so we can support a culinary industry. So Little Rich, one of our biggest supporters, best cheerleaders for our product, for the Colorado industry, his products are amazing and truly stand higher than others, because he truly cares not only about the relationships that he has with his people and his farmers and his purveyors and vendors, but to make that best quality product so it ends up on your plate, giving you the healthy products, quality, consistency, and everything. So we produce sunflower oil, the healthiest of all oils, right in everybody's backyard, 3 hours away from here. Family-owned, farmer-owned, a woman-owned company, which is we're very, very proud of. We're in our 20th year, and I guarantee you, if it wasn't a Rockalita's tortilla or a tortilla chip, you've probably had our product as an ingredient in something from a dressing or maybe a restaurant that's sauteed, a snack food that's made. If you flip over the bag, a bag of chips or a granola bar or something that says sunflower oil, it may have came from us. We're the country's largest producer of expeller-pressed, healthy, high oleic sunflower oil.
Well, and Zach, let me jump in, because that's only 10%, you guys, of what they do. So when he says you might have touched some of their products, you probably have eaten their products, because it's in some of the best feed that we get in this state of Colorado. So when you get some of this beef, some of the pork, some of the lamb, they are feeding it Colorado Mills products that are come off on the feed. So tell us about that,
So
Zach.
our process, we extract oil out of a sunflower seed, but that's only a fraction of what we do. So I'm going to turn it over to our general manager, Rick Robbins, because he handles the other 2/3 of the whole operation.
Oh, thank you. We've been doing this, as he mentioned, for 20 years. Brian Freeman and I go back farther than the Modern Eater. He and I met at an economic development conference in Vail, Colorado, I believe.
That was
when we first started talking. So what's exciting about our company is we're a zero waste facility. Everything we bring in, there is a place for it. Not only the sunflower seed, there's zero waste. Nothing goes to a landfill. Everything we use in that product to refine it, to get it ready for your table, goes back into the land either as a feed product or as a soil product. And so what's really exciting, of the 15 million pounds we produce in oil, we produce 30 million pounds in livestock feed ingredient that turns into 60 million pounds or 30,000 tons that we turn into feed that can be used for grass-fed animals. Since we are not a grain, we're an oil seed. We're the sunflower that you see out there that you take pictures of is a first cousin to the wild sunflower, meaning it's a non-GMO product. So it hasn't been modified but one generation away from what you find in the wild. So when those animals are out there eating, they're eating very similar, and we can provide them a product, a protein supplement out on their grass so they can produce something that's palatable to your plate. And we've done things with your chef tonight, Justin Brunson, and his crew. He did.
He's a real jerk.
One of the things we have found, and you will start seeing this word when we talk high oleic acid or high monounsaturated fat. Our sunflower oil is over 85% monounsaturated fat. So the meal that we produce is high in monounsaturated fat. What the universities are checking on right now, it adds marbling to the meat without adding external fat. And so by doing that, we can put that into a grass-fed program. We can actually make grass-fed animals more palatable with more marbling in it and make it a higher producing product. So it's exciting. One of the things we always say at our company is what's next. And other than a pandemic that we weren't planning for, let's try on something a little higher next on what's next. So turn it back to
on the livestock feed, we support over 600 ranches ranging from Colorado to Texas to Utah with those products. So animals that are being raised probably have ended up on your plate that have been fed with Colorado Mills, those Colorado sunflowers.
If you know the Modern Eater, you know Colorado Mills sunflower products. These guys are the best of the best. All the way from Lamar, Colorado. They support our community. They define local. You look local up. Oh, Colorado Mills, Rick Robbins, and Zach Kreider. Let's hear it for these guys joining us here tonight.
Mary Mino, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How about you? I have loved your food tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Do you know Mary?
Yeah, we met
earlier.
just met. We just met. Rich was nice and kind enough to bring her over and introduce her to me like a true friend.
That's right.
Thank you, little Rich.
Right now, so Angel Relief Fund, have you ever heard of that?
I have.
Oh, my goodness. The work that you do with the Colorado Restaurant Foundation, and we've done a little bit of work together.
That's right.
Through COVID.
Well, this reminds me a little bit of was it 5 hours we spent together raising money?
Yes. What a day, right?
Yeah, it was the big launch for the fundraising effort in the foundation, and I think we raised about $25,000.
Oh, but you didn't need our help. I mean, you guys are killing it.
Well, we are, but you know what? I mean, I think it was just the little steps leading to big results, right?
Well, so we haven't caught up in a little while, and I think it's really cool. So you've been a fan of Justin's for a while. You want to have some of his food.
I have certainly eaten at his restaurants.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support.
But we're all a community together. But one of the things is that when we all went down, because we did, relief for people.
Right.
Mobilizing those funds and actually allocating them, you've done that for a while, but you did it in excellence and precision this past 6 months. I mean, truly.
Thank you.
Where has that gone?
You know, I would say that, first off, let me just say about Coloradoans.
Yeah.
That the $1.8 million we raised to support workers, we funded $1.8 million to workers. And we supported over 3,400 workers.
Oh, my goodness.
But the generosity of Coloradoans, for the most part, were not from the industry. They were from every walk of life. They were from every business, every individual who walks into restaurants, celebrates life. If people were calling me, they were calling me to say, what can we do? You know, you have been good to us as a family, and how can we be good to you?
Yeah. And I mean, truly, so
how do you not get political? So the bureaucrats, the politicians, they're moving at a different pace. But you've taken it upon yourselves to move at your pace, to mobilize those funds. Here's what's cool, Justin. There's a lot of funds for under-recognized workers that are in our community.
Yeah.
For folks that really do not have the means or, let's face it, the capabilities to be able to access funds right now.
Yeah.
For you not to ask questions, for you to just say, reach out to us, for you to say, okay, just let us know who you are, where you work, what you were doing.
Right.
We're going to mobilize those funds for you.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen in red tape politics.
No, we felt pretty strongly, and actually we heard from our industry, and especially operators in our industry, that this group would be marginalized if we didn't fund workers who could not get government assistance. So that was a big part of our push in terms of buckets of money we were raising for. And you're right. Basically, we said, where did you work? And can you give us a phone bill, an electric bill, just to prove that you lived in the state?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and Mary, it's huge mobilization
but
of
let's
funds.
let's think about that.
That's got to be complicated.
Let's think about that for a minute, because let me just finish this point. How many times do we have folks that hold up our restaurants, right? That are under-recognized as citizens.
The dishwasher's the heartbeat of the restaurant.
Truly, line cooks, dishwashers. So they come and they're there. They work. They're hardworking. They want to be there. They're engaged. And then at the end of the day, when we're all in a crisis, they're not recognized by our government. And the work that Richie.
Here's what I want to throw in that Mary's being very humble about. Is that this mechanism, the Angel Relief Fund, the funds, the way to distribute them, the pathway and all that, was established well before COVID hit.
Right.
And so it was kind of like this wall, and Mary had built this tremendous fire truck behind there that was already putting out fires, but then this huge fire came up, and it was ready to go. And that's why Mary and the Angel Relief Fund were able to react so quickly to so many with so much.
But I would also add that while funds are important, I think the partnerships, the businesses that stepped up and said, we'd like to offer free mental health to your workers, we'd like to offer telehealth to your workers, we'd like to offer additional funds, we'd like to offer all of this assistance, was really a result of the fact that we had a pretty big megaphone in this state with, 275,000 workers impacted. But today, if somebody had said to me that our resources that we're offering workers is equally as important as the checks that we're writing, I would have said that's not initially the path we thought we were on. But now we're dealing with the whole person. And the whole person you have to deal with their basic needs, which is more than money in the bank.
Yeah, where are we at right now? I think we're facing a very interesting time as a collective, not just here in Denver, but the world, the community, everything else. Workers, our economy is going to rely on workers and getting them back to work.
Right.
What's the feeling right now of what's out there, the relief, and did you distribute all the funds? Are there any funds left, and what are you looking to allocate those funds to?
So we're, as of today,
we
funded both funds. We are completely depleted. But we produce Denver Food and Wine. And Denver Food and Wine is an event I've been running for 16 years, and we've raised a lot of money for the foundation and a lot of other charities. And everybody's like, well, you're going to do Denver Food and Wine this year? And I said, you're damn right, we're going to do it.
Yeah, just how?
But what we're going to do is a statewide, essentially, dine-out day. So we just tonight got the proclamation from the governor saying that September 12th, Saturday, September 12th, is Colorado Restaurant Day. And essentially what the goal of Denver Food and Wine is to encourage Coloradoans on that day to go out and visit your restaurants and to support your restaurants. And there's going to be a QR code on the table that is raising money for the local chapters in that area. So if you're in Steamboat, or if you're in Durango, or if you're in Mile High City, that there's money going into the local chapters to support the local restaurateurs and the local workers. and it's a statewide dine around. Denver Food and Wine, I mean, the fact of the matter is if we're out there saying that people need to get back to business as usual, we have to lead the charge. And so we got the proclamation tonight. It's phenomenal.
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
And
thank you.
You're welcome.
And now we have to activate and mobilize.
That's right.
As a community and as a group.
That's right.
This is why we do it here at the Modern Eater, the collective.
Oh, I thought you guys did it for the big money.
Well, we do it for you too. And if
they eat.
If Justin wants to throw in the $40,000 or something like that, are you asking folks to because there are community leaders.
Sure.
That would love to go, hey, I want to hang my hat on this, and I don't blame them, too. I didn't donate $40,000 for you.
Good, because
I mean, we've gotten donations as small as, what is it that, Dave?
Like a couple.
420 or something is like we were getting a massive donations for $4.20. I'm like,
really?
What is this? But then again,
Colorado.
I know.
Yeah, where does that come from?
But it's been the whole spectrum.
Yeah. It's so sweet.
So car dealerships, philanthropists.
Well, but Greg, I'd like to ask Mary, because I think it's more
bankers.
than just money, and that's what she was saying. I think there's a lot of potential job retraining that needs to happen right now, and a re-education of people in this food service industry to help and give them tools to get. Listen, this industry is going to change. You've got to find other gainful employment and utilize this as a backup.
So I would say to you that because workforce development is a big part of what the foundation does, and I would say to you that our workforce has been decimated, right? I mean, they're on the unemployment line. They've been furloughed. They've reduced hours, whatever. And really, our big push is really about what kinds of things can we do to get people back to work. So we're offering free SurfSafe training for managers.
That's awesome.
We're offering credentials that hopefully will give people kind of the leg up and the step up to go back to work. And more importantly, that they have the skills to walk into a restaurant day one and know what they're doing.
Which, I mean, let's face it, day one, you should start there and Brunson, yell at him in the dish pit.
I don't yell
Work
at
your way out.
Anymore.
You don't?
I'll
You have
just
to
stand
scare a little bit.
I would just stand next to them and show them how to do it properly and train and care.
Mary, we took you away from the main course.
Yeah.
You'll go eat it.
But
I've partaken, believe me.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you get those
It's
green
delicious.
potatoes?
Oh, it's delicious.
Well, then, Mary, don't go anywhere because we're going to have you talk to our audience here as well. We're going into dessert. But why I want you up here, Mary, is because we did a very special thing. We're going to talk about that as well, but we're also going to talk about showing appreciation. George Eater in Pizza Republica, he's donated not only his venue but his staff.
Yeah.
We left it open so that folks that came here tonight would be allowed to show their appreciation through gratuity.
Okay.
That's what this business is all about.
Okay.
Is showing gratuity to these folks. And I want to do that, and I want to talk about the importance of gratuity and where really
tip
how
your servers
they work.
and your bartenders.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah,
that's how they work. How have you enjoyed yourself at Summer Dinner Series?
Well, this is the first one I've been to.
Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't make it to the other 5 or 6.
Fine. They brought you to the best one.
They did. We did, for sure.
But for me, it feels more normal.
Good.
You know,
it does feel normal.
It feels like we're getting back
taste.
to life a little bit.
A little bit of a good experience. Well, hey, I'm not going to brag, but we do it all right.
Yeah, you do.
We do it all right. Mary Mino, Colorado Restaurant Foundation, Little Rich Schneider here with us, Justin Brunson. All's well in the world. Look at this lovely staff lining up.
They're getting ready for dessert service.
It's all good stuff. I mean, what more can you say? Thank you so much. We're going to continue on in-house here. The Modern Eater continues.
Hey guys, Alex Armitage over at Sam's number 3 Glendale. You want a Bloody Mary? You want a cheeseburger? You want a breakfast burrito? Greek salad? Bacon gyro meat? Chicken souvlaki? Barbecue ranch salad? We got you covered. Come down and see us. One more time. Try it again. Hey guys, Alex Armitage over here at Sam's number 3 Glendale. Now get your ass to themoderneater.com. Thank you so much.
Modern Eater, we love you guys. This is Amber with Northern Colorado Potatoes, reminding everyone that potatoes grown here are truly rooted in love and rooted in a long history of being grown in this area. Early 1900s reports show that this was either the largest or one of the largest potato producing areas in the nation. Other states have had some amazing branding, but don't forget we have all your favorite varieties and more you love to cook and eat, including russet. Support local potatoes, you won't be disappointed.
Hey guys, it's Caroline Glover. I'm the chef owner of Annette out at Stanley Marketplace. Citrus is about to be in its prime, and you're watching the Modern Eater Show. I'm fine with that.
When I hear leche, what do I think of? I think of Royal Crest Dairy and Darcy and Scott. You guys, thanks for being here. What do you think, Scott?
Thank you very much, Greg. Darcy?
Has anybody Royal Crest? Anybody ever heard of Royal Crest here?
Royal Crest,
Royal Crest,
Royal Crest.
Royal Crest.
Hey, who's got a milk box out there, huh?
I got a milk box.
Who needs a milk box?
Yeah. And Justin, by the way, don't move. Stay there.
Wait, here. First of all, who's put other things in your milk box besides dairy? I've hidden all kinds of stuff. There's keys in there. There's things you tell your friends to come by and get. It's in the milk box. I don't know whether you know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about. It works all good. But I'm a little nervous because I can tell Justin, my man, likes to hand out nicknames. And I'll tell you what, I don't know what mine is, so I'm not going to sleep a wink tonight. So go easy on me, all right?
I will.
But no, I got to thank Justin for he's a supplier. I'm Scott Jones with Royal Crest Dairy, and River Bear Meats is a big part of our company now.
Yeah.
And we're going to expand with them. Little Rich, wherever you're at, stand up.
Little Rich.
We know Richie. There he is, standing up. But you've got a new box that you're sending out to folks right now with some cool new local products.
Lots of cool products, and actually, I'll let Darcy talk about it. Darcy's actually, if you haven't guessed by now, after listening to me, you're saying, well, there has to be somebody, right? Somebody else.
Darcy.
Okay, so is Darcy. She's the brains of our outfit. So anyways, Darcy Ramirez, she's director of marketing and about 20 other things. So anyways, Darcy.
I'm Darcy with Royal Crest.
Hi, Darcy.
Thank you.
Darcy.
Thank you. I am the brains of the operation.
Clearly.
Obvious.
Yes.
We know Scott. No, we're just really happy to be a part of this, to be a part of so many local. Justin, we now carry his bacon.
Yeah,
we carry
thank
Little
you.
Rich's tortillas. Really working. Royal Crest, we've been around since 1927. We've been that milkman since it was horse and buggies down the streets of Denver. So we're excited to be able to continue to build out our assortment for our customers, provide local products to the front door. You don't have to go to that farmer's market anymore. We'll just drop it off at your front doorstep. So we're just really excited to be a part of it.
Royal Crest Dairy here with us.
That's awesome. And one last thing, I always have to throw this shout out.
Please.
Because I like creativity, and I said this probably before, if you haven't heard it. I think it's cool that Greg and Jay, and there's probably been others, but primarily Greg and Jay, created this Modern Eater from probably just an idea.
Yes.
And whenever something's created from nothing, I respect that. That's a big deal, because, and I said this
That
before.
means more to me than you know.
Yeah, this didn't have to happen. We're all here because of
An idea.
An idea that you had over a beer one night, maybe. Or
A good idea. Over
good
some
idea.
milk.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
Thanks, my man.
Thank you,
All
man.
right.
That was really awesome. Thank you, Darcy. Another guy that made this all happen, George Eater, come on up here.
George
We talked
Eater!
about George. You gave it to us, man. You said, I'm going to save the summer dinner series, and you absolutely did. Here it is.
It was an honor, and to me, this is the best thing for anybody in the restaurant business, just to be able to come out and do this on a weekly basis. This is my one night of normal to take care of you guys. So it was awesome. And we had some great partners, because Rich O'Brien over here, Big Rich.
Yeah. Rich, get over here. Come here, Rich.
Elevation Food Service reps. Look at this kitchen behind us.
This guy's come out and set this kitchen up with us every Tuesday in the afternoon through this whole thing, man. You're a rock star.
I appreciate it. Oh, I guess I'll use this one. Yeah, you can take the one that doesn't work. Thanks, guys. I have to tell you, I remember the night that you had us out when you decided that you guys were done with the bicycle and you were building the airplane. I was really honored to be part of that. And I'm very excited to continue being part of this. Really a great friend, and the epitome of hospitality is George and the Modern Eater. Dude, if we didn't have this summer would have been a bust. I love the fact that we get to put our stuff out there, but that's just supplying a race car to let these race car drivers drive. But I got to tell you a funny story that I was telling our table over there about the 291. When I first started drinking there, they're distilled spirits, as we'll call them, in the small batch. I'd go to the liquor store and it had a really nice bottle, right? And then you'd go the next time, there might be a rye, there might be a different whiskey, and then all of a sudden there's medals and there's all the stickers, and man, I'll tell you, it's 291 just the shit.
Yes,
right?
Yeah,
right.
You can have that
But
passion.
anyways, I just, guys, yeah, it's the stuff. But just thank you for letting me be part of this, guys. I thank you. I don't know what else to say.
I mean, everybody has a part and a role to play. This kitchen wouldn't have happened. Look at that. We have a hand washing station, the tables, a stove outside.
Great
Everything
partners
comes
with
together.
Cambro, Middleby. They're great partners, and I'm glad to be their representatives in the Mountain State. So thanks, guys, for letting me be part.
Rich O'Brien, Elevation
Yeah,
Food
thank
Service
you.
reps. Thank you, Richie O'Brien. All right, Carboy, are there any wine drinkers in the house? No, you don't drink wine? Wine drinkers in the house? Yes. Charlie Irish. What is
Charlie,
up, Charlie?
come on up.
Carboy has been right behind you there,
There's
Charlie.
a mic right behind you, Charlie.
Carboy's been here all summer long.
Carboy has been here all summer long. Unfortunately, this is my first night out here, and I got to tell you, after this meal, I'm real upset I haven't been here before. This has been an awesome night. Thank you guys for doing this. And thank you, Pizza Republica, Justin, all the sponsors, everybody. This has been an awesome evening.
So folks that haven't been here before, right? Carboy Winery, give us that elevator speech of Carboy Winery.
Well, we're coming up on our fourth harvest season right now. We just started harvesting last week. It's going to be a little bit of a rough season for us because right now with all the fires, it's taken about 9 hours to truck grapes in instead of the usual 4. But we've been making wine right here, originally out of Littleton, right here in Colorado for about 4 years now. Our first year, we processed about 30 tons of Colorado fruit. The next year, it was 65. Last year, it was 145. And I'll have numbers for you on this year in a few weeks.
They're just getting going. Carboy Winery, a big supporter of the Modern Eater Show all summer long. Charlie Irish, man, we love you, dude. Thanks
We
for
love
being
you
here.
guys too, man. It's been an absolute pleasure to be out
Thank
here.
you.
And if anyone had the pleasure of pairing that Vin 49 with that New York strip, and if you didn't, you missed out because that was
That's
excellent.
a treat, that Vin. Ryan tried to get my bottle off.
Yeah, it is truly. I love that. But I got a big announcement for you, folks. We've got a fall dinner series. So if anyone hasn't heard about this yet, we're going to keep the love going. It's going to be at the end of next month. Woo! The last week of the month, we are going to be out sourcing, and we're going to bring it in partnership with Carboy at their 6th Avenue location.
Logan Street.
It's a beautiful space, and we can't wait to share it with you guys. And we hope that we see all these
You'll
same
see
faces
a lot of
and
us.
many new ones as
Yes, you will. Thank you, Charlie Irish.
Yeah, thanks for having us,
You're the
guys. It's a
man,
pleasure.
dude. I love you, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Charlie.
All right,
Thank
this
you,
is
Charlie.
the best time of the evening because this is where we pay our respects to the chef, who does what he does best. He feeds people, especially Jay Parker. Let's bring him back up. I want to see your appreciation immediately for this gentleman, Chef Justin Brunson.
Not just for me, it's for all these guys. Yeah. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. It was
Wait, hold on. I want to see your appreciation for this chef, Chef Justin Brunson. Come on. Come on, let me see your appreciation. I'm not waiting. Let me see your appreciation for this chef, Chef Justin Brunson.
Oh, you guys are too kind. Thank you so much. I love doing this dinner. It's so cool. One of my favorite things about this whole thing is these three numbskulls right here putting farmers, producers, makers, and chefs together. It was, I mean, I probably had one of the best weeks of my life. I got to go fly fishing a couple times. I went to this awesome family farm that's been there for 5 generations. And to me, as a farm kid from Iowa, to like touch that soil beyond that soil meant a lot. It's just like millions and millions and millions of people have been fed from that farm. Like, thank you so much. I mean, Denver owes a lot to your family. Like, people take it all for granted. Like, all your hard work and your team's hard work and your mom and dad's and your grandparents and your great-grandparents, thank you. So that's super cool. Yeah, I can't wait. We're going to plant a row of habaneros. We're going to make some salami with it next year. But yeah, man, just everybody, thanks for being part of this community and pushing and, helping. The restaurant business is in a very fragile place right now. So go support your local restaurants. Spend some money, tip big, try to take care of the people that have been taking care of you for years. So thank you to
Oh, my God.
Nutbags.
Tell my mom how much you love her.
Patty, and I love you. Patty, we all love you. To Greg's mom, everybody. The real brains behind the operation.
That's
here,
right.
Clearly.
Truly has supported the Modern Eater.
And to my awesome staff back here, these guys made it all happen. I really didn't do much.
So for Pizza Republica, George Eater, Justin Brunson, his staff, Brian Freeman, these guys, Blake
Joyride,
Butler,
292.
We've got
Elevation.
291.
Take it away.
I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody. People like Rich O'Brien at Elevation, Rich Schneider. Thank you for making this happen. Every single chef, Pizza Republica, again and again and again. Because one thing that this guy George Eater has done for us has created this space. And holy shit, you guys! All summer long, this is the best damn ticket in town.
I couldn't agree
to
more,
get
Brian.
dinner.
Mostly this dinner.
Hey, you want to hear about from a loyal guy who comes often? Steve here. Steve, he came up. I don't even know what he's going to say. Could be terrible. I don't know.
Hi, my name is Steve Capigan. You don't know me from anybody. I'm not really involved in this except to support it. The one thing that I want to say is we've talked about Petrocco Farms and how they've supplied so much to this. But I want to tell you about something. My family, my grandparents, worked for the Petrocco Farms 60 years ago. And I want to let you know that not only have they supplied this, but they've supplied my family with what they have today.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you publicly because the success that my family has felt over 3 generations would not be possible without you.
Hell yeah.
And so I want to thank you personally for everything you've done for my family, and I want you to understand what you've meant to us. So I'd like to thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate that. And you'll always be welcome on the farm, and I want you to come by, and I want you to work with us and see us, and come.
I'm not going to work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I respect what you do, but I saw my grandparents work so hard. I don't want to do that anymore.
Well, I'm going to continue to do it, and I guarantee you our grandfathers are standing together tonight up in heaven, and they're looking down on us tonight. And thank you, my brother. I appreciate that, buddy. Hey.
That's Summer Dinner Series, you guys.
It's huge.
Steve's cap bagging. Chuck here with us tonight, my lovely mother. We got Sammy, our new friends, the Brooks. We've got Blake Butler. We've got Jeff Jabot, his family, Aaron Shepard. The list goes on and on. Joyride Brewing Company, Little Rich Snyder. We've got
Chuck and Teresa.
We already talked about Chuck and Teresa. Again, we'll do it 3 more times. We've got Mary Mino here. We've got the Lakewood Country Club, our friend Christopher Moore here with us as well. Carboy Winery, 291 here with us. Colorado Mills Sunflower Products. It's all well in the world. We love you, Summer Dinner Series. We're out. That's it.